So now I will go on to some questions. First of all, and I confess this is one from me, does Wikileaks have a position on this sort of material? Well, Wikileaks has a position on publishing in general. We fight for the rights of publishers to publish. We fight for the rights of sources to be protected. And we fight for media accuracy, having obtained a perfect record in the last 10 years. It's one of our comparative advantages. But otherwise, we don't have a position on particular issues that we're publishing about. But in this case, we do have a position. We have a position because these types of cyber weapons are used to attack the communication technology that journalists use to communicate with their sources and with each other. The sorts of technology that investigative reporters reporting on the national security sector, reporting on war crimes, use to communicate their information within their media organization and back and forth with their sources. For example, the New York Times has put up a tip line that is based upon the Signal protocol. Now, Signal is a good encryption system for mobile smartphones. But what's the problem? Well, if you control the smartphones, it doesn't matter how good the encryption system is. So Signal and Telegram, from that perspective, can simply be bypassed by attacking the endpoints, attacking one of the telephones belonging to the source or one of the telephones belonging to the journalist. And the New York Times has a central tip line, one phone, that all its tips go to for the Signal protocol. And of course, that phone can be hacked. It doesn't matter what the security system is. As a result, you see the numbers coming into it, and you see the messages exchanged. So WikiLeaks does have a position. We want to secure communications technology because without secure communications technology, journalists are not able to effectively hold the state to account. Is WikiLeaks' protections for its sources, are they affected by this? No. They're not affected, not directly. Why is that? Well, because we're specialists in this area. We're specialists in source protection. And I've known in general about this type of problem for a long time. So our systems are developed to not be exposed. They're not based on smartphones, for example. We have specialized cryptography. There's not susceptible to these types of attacks. On the other hand, are our lawyers susceptible to these types of attacks? Yes, they are. A lot of them are susceptible to these types of attacks. Are our key security staff? No, because we understand that. But we want to protect all our staff and the rights of journalists and sources to communicate effectively. Okay, so that's my question. Now I go into the others.